So one of these big trends that are happening currently, the big one, as we know, is this whole interstate conflict, the conflict between Russia and America, and it affects brands between that because of sanctions. It affects companies and brands like McDonald's. It affects Gazprom from Russia. So brands get affected by this geopolitical conflict that is happening currently. Another big trend is the weather events, and we all know that what's happening with the weather currently. And I think that, how does that affect brands? I mean, it's really, and again, these fires that happened in Cape Town, you saw how a lot of people came to help the fire department, but how brands also came out and helped the fire department bring in food, bring in stuff. So really that whole social element is also critical on brands to kind of jump onto that, not necessarily on the brand wagon, but really show that they care for the environment, care for people, care for society. The crisis in underemployment and unemployment, and how do brands get involved to show that they care about the community and they care about people who really are suffering, and specifically in emerging economies, but also in the Southern European states. I mean, there's specifically in Greece, where there's a 50% unemployment in youth, even in South Africa. So brands have to deal with unemployment head on. And how do brands get involved in it, I think is critical. A lot of people are talking about the water crisis, and we need to be aware of it. I'm not so sure it'll be as bad as the media are writing about it, but as brands, you need to be aware of it. How will that affect? How will it affect brands like Coca-Cola? Or, I mean, if there is a crisis, all of us will be affected, not only brands. So those are the kind of things that we're talking about in the new annual this year, and it's going to be really an exciting one.